I'm at a Portland New Seasons getting supplies for the coming invasion. I thought I'd make a nice chicken parmesan tonight. Hey, we got to talk about Trump's address to the generals yesterday. Obviously in Portland, we're talking about how he talked about our city as World War II and how he can't pronounce the name Oregon. You'd think the President of the United States would be able to say the name of all 50 states. It's Oregon, not Oregon. But the important thing is that he talked about the enemy within and using cities like Portland as a training ground for the military, meaning presumably the military would come in and shoot at local residents for practice. This is the direct language of fascism. You don't have to go back to Hitler, Bolsonaro, Erdogan. We've got plenty of contemporary authoritarian dictators that have used the same language, in which they turn the focus to the enemy within. That was the language that Trump used yesterday. Hitler did it with the Jews. Trump has done it with immigrants and what he calls the far left, or the left-wing extremists or left-wing radical. And in a normal political spectrum, the far left are communist. To Trump, the far left is Chuck Schumer. So you focus the attention to the problem causers that are within the country. They're the source of all our problems. And then you shift the resources, including the military, to go after them. So the idea of Trump declaring war on Americans in American cities like Portland is right out of the fascist playbook. I mean, it is so textbook that it's chilling. And you have to hope that those generals that were in attendance yesterday were thinking, oh, hell no. This guy does not understand how America works. He doesn't understand the Constitution. This draft-dodging rich boy has no idea how the military works, and they're just going to ignore him as much as they can. But there may be a few in those ranks that say, oh yeah, we've been waiting for a guy like this to come along so we can go after those leftists. And guess what? America then crashes into a full-on, no-holds-barred authoritarian state, and democracy is in the rearview mirror. So this is an inflection point. That speech yesterday was clear signaling from Trump that his intention is not to uphold democracy, but to uphold his authority against his political enemies. So get motivated, make that chicken parmesan, and then meet me in the streets, because we got a lot to do. We got a lot to do. Welcome to the resistance, people.